Thank you for taking this moment to breathe and to listen to what can change your life forever. My name is Ragnar Zinikas, and I'm the founder of Starpreneurs TV, How to Dominate the Decade Talk Show, World Women Conference and Awards, the creator of Coral Desk, the coach of the Changemakers, and co-author of the book From Zero to Success. My mission is to empower through education. And I want to thank you because today, by taking the time, you're investing in your personal growth. Congratulations. Today, I have the honor to talk with Albert Corey. He's a senior tax accountant and business growth strategist. Albert Corey has assisted small businesses for close to 4 decades, starting from cleaning toilets to building a business worth of 7 figures. So who is Albert? We are going to hear now from himself. Welcome, Albert. Who is Albert? Tell us your story.
Hey guys, Raina, thank you for having me on. It's an honor to be on your show. My story is fairly simple, where I go from a college graduate who couldn't get a job starting cleaning toilets, who starts doing tax returns because mom said you had to do a tax return, but she was giving me cash. And that's how we started doing tax returns. But in 1985, when I started this gig, remember, there was no internet. I know, there was no internet, no cell phone. So I had to figure out how to get my office to where I'm at today, where we got clients in 7 countries. We didn't close during Corona. As we're recording, I got 10 people in my waiting room to do, because we know how to go keep clients going that will work in all environments.
So what would you say today, going through all of that, what has become your passion and purpose in life?
I think, sorry, my passion in life is, everybody can build, okay? You think you're locked down in your house? No, you're really not locked down. Your mind is locked down. Because with this thing called the internet, you can connect to everybody and anybody in the world. You can do what I call education marketing, even with no money, okay? And you have your cell phone. I'm sure everybody has a cell phone. You can do what I call education marketing, and you can go out and build your business with no money. You can start building your business.
And what would you say, how do you distinguish yourself in business and in life? What is the something that that people are brought to you, the uniqueness of you doing business, you as a character leader?
Okay, part of my character is, you just got to be able to talk. Another cool thing I realized along my journey is success is a contact sport. Pass it on. Just like we met you, you got to go out and start going to events. I mean, even though you're online, you're stuck in the box, okay, fine. Start going to all the virtual events. Start joining groups, on Facebook that align to your business and beliefs. And the next thing, you're meeting new people. So you're still contacting in a digital world, or if you're out and about, you got to contact. And, smile is a contagious thing. You start to smile and be nice, and good things are going to come to you.
Yes, I agree totally that kindness is something that we deliberately need to remind ourselves, because it's something that
right.
hasn't been as they say in fashion lately. So we need to bring it back. Well, what would you say, based on your own experience, what are the common challenges that entrepreneurs face building their successful 7-figure business like you?
I can tell you the biggest challenge is you're gonna hate to tell you guys, 2 things are gonna happen to hit the next level. You're gonna hit the brick wall. It happens every day. So you just gotta learn how to rock and roll and figure out how to go around it. I can tell you from a fact, I made all my money and traveled the world because I failed 1,000,000 times, and I can't count the number of people who stole my money. However, the good thing was, by the way, I like everybody stealing my money, because every time they steal my money or I hit the brick wall, I find somebody else. And that next person ends up being 1,000 times better than the thief. So if you lose money so many times, you lose money or the project's not going right, oh, you quit too early. You know, I read the book 3 Feet from Gold. You can't quit because just maybe, the next person you meet is your Superman or your next. You know, I could tell you so many times that this happened to me, that the next person could be there, but you can't quit and you don't cry if you lose money.
I totally agree because I think what we don't realize when we quit, then we start to do it in every single area in
Right.
our life. So if you quit once, you don't really quit the circumstance. You quit on
No, you're a
yourself.
quitter. You won't, when times get rough, you're gonna say, oh shit, sorry, I'm not supposed to say that. It's too hard and I can't do this. But you just gotta, if you hit that roadblock, you gotta figure out how to go. I think success is you're gonna hit that roadblock. You just gotta figure out how to go around it. You just gotta take the smaller steps. See, I just wrote an article, I've been coming out in another book soon, that you just gotta take the smaller steps. And one of my good friends always reminds me that, how do you eat an elephant? I mean, this they told me this, but it really hooked yesterday. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Well, that's what success is. That's what goals is. You just take the bitty steps. But the smaller steps you take, I realized that the other day, you need to take the smallest possible steps, because if you get stuck, it's easy to go around. Now, what's cool about small steps, 1 month, 1 week, 2 years from now, you're going to see how many steps you took because you didn't get discouraged and you kept going because you hit a goal every day.
Beautiful. So you have helped a lot of startups.
Yes.
What would you say how the startups entrepreneurs can really dominate the marketplace?
I think you got to go with the word that I say with. It's so simple. It's called education marketing. You can go dominate the world by using education marketing. It's the most simple, easy thing to do. And that's kind of what I teach all the time, that education marketing, and you're going to take over the world. Domination will be there.
And if someone is not familiar with that term, what does it mean?
Sure. It's my word that you go out and you go educate the world. You go out and do, I'm sure you've seen on a lot of Facebook Lives now, and I go help people. You give people, see, it's the power of free. You go out there and you educate, you teach, you teach, you teach, you teach, you teach. You teach, you teach, you teach. What happens? You become the expert. But the trick is on Facebook marketing and education marketing, you put any questions or comments, leave it below or hit it up in Messenger. Next thing you know, they're asking you questions. And now you become the expert. The cool thing is that this year, I probably made maybe $3,000, $4,000 on people, Raina, that I haven't talked to or in other groups from 3 and 4 years ago. But they saw me every day and, oh shit, Albert needs to do my taxes. And nobody was open in California and nobody's open here, but I'm still here. So because I'm out there every day doing education.
So is this your coaching program or is there something more to it? So what is your coaching program?
Our coaching program is we're launching Entrepreneur Success Academy, where we're showing you what's going to be like business in a box systems, where we're going to show you how to do the marketing. We're going to show you what kind of corporation what corporation is right, how to increase your bottom line, and 5 minute a day marketing. So
you have written 2 books, and I just heard that there's another one coming.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the books?
Okay, I have one over here. My first book was how the IRS will increase your bottom line. That book talked about how it's simple and easy that the IRS give you a paycheck. It's pretty much telling you in simple terms, pay your stuff online, hire the right people. Don't try to do it yourself and it will get done. The second book here is the perception system. This is how I built my story. It's an easy, cool read because you see how I go from cleaning toilets to selling comic books to being on podcasts and traveling the world helping people.
And the third book, which is coming
The
out.
third book is coming out with Forbes, Riley, and about 20 other people. It's collaboration. The #1 habits you need to be a successful entrepreneur.
Beautiful. So what do you think what the future will bring to you as coach, author?
My future, we're very successful as it is, but my future is I want to see a whole bunch of people go do so well so they can go help other people. Success is going to help. Les Brown, they all say, and it's kind of true. See, you can't change, hate to tell you this, guys, broke people, you're probably going to cut this out, but you got to go make money so that you can have the extra money to go help people. And the funny thing is you start to get better, you're going to have more time to help other people. That's the difference between the rich and the poor. The rich guy's always learning, and that's what I'm going to try to do. And the poor guy is worrying about Netflix. The rich guy's figuring out, how can I help the next guy? That's the difference.
So if you're watching today and if you haven't taken notes, then take notes, please. And in a second, I will tell why. But also, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave below the video. We will take care of them as they come in. And Albert, what would be your 3 recommendations how to dominate the decade?
How to dominate the decade is obviously my best one. Is you got to go out and become the expert. Start using education marketing. Go out and help people. So it all comes back to the same thing. You got to go out and, actually 2 things. Success is a contact sport. As you know, we met. Another thing I realized when I'm talking to you is it is so true that you're just 3 steps away from greatness. Just like we met through our mutual friend, Mr. Michael. So you got to go out and meet people, whether it's virtually. I got a whole bunch of cool friends now that I would have never met thanks to Corona, that I met through Facebook and events. Like I wouldn't have met you. So connections, success is a contact sport. That's the first one. The second one is inches leads to riches. And the third one is education marketing. When you think about this, you put all 3 together and that's world domination. Easy world domination. And the best part is, Rena, most of the stuff I just told you, what do you think it cost you to go do?
Well, most probably up to $20 one book or
No. Most of the stuff is free. Free. Do you like the word free? Does your audience like the word free?
Well, you know what, depending, I think people that really do understand that there's nothing free in a sense, because it's going to cost you time.
Okay,
So,
sorry.
But again, yes.
Okay, let me rephrase it then. Sorry, it will cost you like when I talk on stage with little or no resources. How's that? That's a better word.
Yeah, and actually we should also substitute the word cost to invest. So
okay, yes,
when we're talking about personal growth, then we're talking about investment and not the expense there. So
I'm sorry, I used the right word. Listen, guys, if you're watching this and you talk to me, I'm like a straight. I don't. Even every time we talked, right, and you heard me with Michael, I just a straightforward dude. I am what I am, and that's why I became successful. Be who you are.
Beautiful. So if someone wants to follow you, how they can do so?
Okay. By the way, you can get a hold of us in a bunch of ways. If you want to see all my content, you can go to Albert C 360. There we're going to have my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, anything you knew. We have a podcast. Everything's there at Albert C. That's ALBERTC 360.com. You can get a hold of me. But Because, Miss Rena, I love that you're having me on this show. I got something super special for everybody listening to me. You are going to get my business explosion system for free. Okay, all you got to do is text taxman to 26786. That's text TAX taxman TAXMAN to 26786. You're going to get my business explosion system. It's valued at about $299, which is my book, a PDF of my book. You're going to get my blueprint of how to increase your bottom line. And you're going to get my 50 steps, that my sheet that gives you the 50 best tax deductions for small businesses.
That's beautiful. Does this text also work outside United States? Because 80% of our viewers are from all over the world.
If you're out of the world, if you're out, just go on Facebook, Albert Corey, or better yet, you can even go to Albert C360. We're there, and we have everything there.
Beautiful. What would be the sort of the final message to wrap up the session? What do you want people to take from this interview?
Guys, listen, we all can do it. I go from bully, picked on, shit on, you name it on, when the world in 1978, and I made it to the top. And for everybody if you're watching this is Corona Land 2020. Guys, if things were bad now, and in 1982, when I was coming up, we had made excuses of Corona. In 82, there was no excuse. Just the economy was just bad naturally. So things are happening. I see cool people coming up with amazing things. Success nowadays is thinking out of the box and doing something and changing something. So don't cry that Corona is killing you. Think of how Corona is helping you, because now you need to think to do something creative and different.
Beautiful message. So those notes which I asked you to take, now there's a step number 2. You also need to take action on them, because nothing works without work. And by doing that, you can become the hero of your life and change your life. But you can also become the hero in someone else's life. How? To share this video, because you never know who needs to hear that message today. So become the hero of your life and someone else's life. I'm going to see you in next episodes. Albert, thank you very much for taking the time. I will let you go now to attend all the clients which are waiting for you. And thank you very much for contributing to our audience.
Thank you. It's a pleasure having me.